I think we're starting today's trek in one of the most beautiful spots in the park. There's a river right here next to us, and we're surrounded with this lush green forest and those giant rocks again.
And if you have seen yesterday's vlog, you noticed that we were kind of lost. We didn't know where to go, and then we were rushing back. Whether we'll catch a bus or not was another big question. But today we have found a map. So we know exactly where to go, how long it will take, where the buses will come pick us up. And this map is in English.
Which is the best part. After a long time, we found a map that has a translation in English right next to each of the Chinese names. So this gives us a bit more clarity on how to navigate the next 2 days in the park.
And if we walk on this path for about 1 hour, we'll reach a viewpoint called the Hallelujah Mountains.
So this was the one that was actually used as the main inspiration to film the movie Avatar.
It's a party time!
I've seen a few boards now already that say, don't feed the monkeys. They get very aggressive and they get very upset when tourists don't give the things that are in their hands.
By the way, when we bought the tickets, we had to pay 3 yuan more per person just to get covered by insurance if at all we get hurt by the monkeys.
It's such a strange thing, but we went for it anyways because we don't know what the monkeys would do otherwise.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's right here.
Gosh. Walking here, I feel the mountains are like so big and I'm so small in this world. But then when I reach the top, I'm sure everything else will look small to me. After walking for 2 hours, now we have found the endless stairway to the top of the mountain. And we're, I think, just 10% into the stairway and we have just stopped here to have an apple.
We didn't get to have breakfast today. We were actually planning to start this trek a bit earlier in the day, but I guess because we didn't have enough sleep on the night we took the train and yesterday we were so exhausted, we just slept right through and woke up late. But
we have packed food for the journey.
So we've got an apple and some more stuff inside the bag.
Which we'll take out one by one later.
Yeah. So this is the path. It looks a lot like the one we did yesterday.
And some of them told us that the trek we did yesterday to the Tianzi mountain was one of the toughest ones in the park. So they're like, you guys have already finished the toughest one. Rest all treks will look very simple to you.
I don't know if that was just motivational or it's in fact true. But yesterday when we checked our watch step count, it was
30,000 steps.
yeah. So I guess it might be a similar count today as well. Man, it's a long way up. Look at that. Sorry about the camera making weird sounds. It's just that it's getting a bit old. I feel that we have now come up at least 3/4 of the way up because everything down below looks so far deep.
You can see a cluster of mountains all in the far.
What way are we going?
This is Enchanting Terrace is this way and the road goes this way. So as per our route and as per our fancy map, we are supposed to go this way. This way will take us through all these viewpoints and then we can go to the road.
Alright.
I feel like so confident with the map. Like I know the place.
I think we've finally made it to Avatar Mountain, which they also call here as Hallelujah Mountain or Yuanjiajie.
Look where we are! And we are alone here. Nobody else is there.
Can't believe we have this whole place to ourselves right now. But this is the one. This is that point which they call Hallelujah Mountain or Avatar Mountain. So it's actually just one of the many viewpoints here in Zhangjiajie inside the national park, but it's probably the one that inspired the movie the most. And it's actually really cool. I imagine with clouds here on a cloudy day, it's actually going to look a lot more interesting. But right now, at least you get to see how deep down below it goes.
And all this time we were walking down in those paths between the mountains.
It's so crazy to know that we've come so far up. This is easily a kilometer up.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 meters up or maybe even more.
We have come to another viewpoint. Here you can see one single big mountain just in front of us. That is so cool. It's like a natural bridge between the two mountains. It's the same rock which is extended. I don't even know how that got formed. It's crazy. And I think they have built a temple there, and I can see people tying red threads or red bands on the railings which leads towards the temple. Maybe it's some kind of belief they have.
It's so incredibly deep down there. There is the #1 bridge in the world, or at least that's what they call it here. And it's incredible, that name, because it's actually two of these towering avatar style mountains with actually one connection in between. And it was probably all one big mountain before wind and water eroded everything down below. It's easily like 800 meters down deep, just nothing. But that bridge on top is about 15 meters wide, I think, in thickness. And on top there's a little bridge where people are walking across to the little island on top of that mountain rock. Looks like Shish is tired. It is very far away from the next bus.
Well, we finished seeing all the viewpoints here. It was a very, very long walk, and once we came to the top, it was filled with a lot of tourists. So now we have figured out a new way to go back.
Found a shortcut to escape the crowds, but again go back to that point on the hiking trail from where we'll be alone again.
Yep.
So it's gonna be the same way. It's gonna be the same way back down as we climbed up. There's no other shortcut here like in yesterday's trek. So I think that was it. This is all that we really wanted to see in Zhangjiajie, and we got to see it. One was Tianzi Mountain. What a nightmare of a climb, and what an awesome view at the top.
Yeah.
And the second one was Avatar Mountains, which we got to see today.
But even the Golden Whip stream which we passed through in the
Yeah.
morning, that was amazing.
Well,
River, mountain, greenery, cool wind.
we still have 2 more days on the ticket. We might stick around here one more day and just come back here to walk around and
Enjoy.
stuff. Maybe without the vlog, just explore the place on our own. And then maybe not climb either. We'll just be...
Yeah, there are many paths here. Basically, you can just walk and don't have to take the steps, but still enjoy the views. We'll do that tomorrow.
Let's go down.